Yeah, he just looks like a Gluttony from Full
Looks
Metal.
like John Wayne Gacy.
Honestly,
Ooh, I want to get another game.
yeah,
over.
you're gonna encourage game overs with a screen like that. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to VTTV. I'm Zach.
And I'm Eli, and we'd like to give a special shout out to Corey Henderson for requesting. This is Batman Returns. He requested either Batman Returns and or the animated series, but we went with Returns for no real reason.
Yeah, it was first in the lineup, so that was what we grabbed. But yeah, this is our first requested game that we've played on the channel.
We've also had a request for Doki Doki. I forgot the YouTube user off the top of my head, but you know who you are. Doki Doki is on the list. We will be getting to that one soon. How did you feel about the Michael Keaton movies?
I mean, they were before my time, and
this looks really cool. I'm just
yeah. It's the Tim Burton style and the like that edgy dark Batman,
the gothic,
the very dark Batman. I really always loved. Okay, where are my controls? Okay, standard.
Don't hit the civilians.
I just tried to punch a woman. It's fine. Probably.
She deserved it. She was a criminal. She wasn't paying her taxes.
So I know absolutely nothing about this game other than that it's based on the movie
Clown,
and that it's a brawler.
Thin Clown.
No dash.
Are they all Thin Clown?
Let's see. Okay, so there are combo moves. So let's jump and attack does that, which I assume I just tried to almost punch that kid again.
Get the guy on the motorcycle. Motorcycles are dangerous.
Yeah, motorcycles are very dangerous. What are you doing, sir? I just tried.
He's like a weird Ghost Rider.
Oh, I killed the trash can. The trash can is dead.
I haven't seen these movies in a very long time. The only one I keep coming back to is Batman and Robin, since that's the really goofy Arnold Schwarzenegger one.
This was the Jack Nicholson one.
No. This Batman Returns was Penguin and Catwoman.
Yeah, was it Danny DeVito?
Yeah, Danny DeVito, Michelle Pfeiffer. Why am I drawing a blank on? Christopher Walken was the mayor. I don't remember what his role was. I've seen Batman Returns only once, and that was probably 10 years ago. So I don't remember a lot about it, but I remember that I didn't see Michael Keaton Batman until after I had seen the Christopher Nolan trilogy. So in my head, that was Batman.
Right.
Which was Christian Bale.
To be fair, great Batman.
Yeah, I still like him better than Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton just always felt old, no matter what. Like from the get, even when he was like in his 30s and 40s.
I thought he was a good Bruce, but I didn't like him. He wasn't an intimidating Batman. And to be fair, neither was Christian Bale. Christian Bale was okay as Batman. He was much better as Bruce.
Right.
I still maintain that the best Batman, and this is very controversial, but Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck was big. He's intimidating. He's just a really good Batman. How in the heck do you get health? Because you're about to die.
I'm about to lose it. Yeah, I liked Batfleck. I didn't like the movie, clearly, but...
Yeah, Batman vs. Superman was not good. The Zack Snyder Justice League was pretty good.
It was okay. It was decent.
It was a lot better than...
It was better than the non-Zack Snyder Justice League, but...
The Joss Whedon?
The Whedon, yeah.
But... There's health. That's not a lot.
There's just a bat floating in the air with a heart. That's kind of... What are these? Scarecrow?
I mean, what are hearts? What are hearts in video games anyway? But so I watched this after the Nolan movies, and so I was familiar with the whole Batman doesn't kill people, and then I watched Batman Returns. He kills a lot of people in Batman Returns. Like the only one I remember off the top of my head was he just gives one of these clowns. Did
that take some of my health doing that?
I don't know.
Why did that
healed you completely.
Why did that fill me up in the last one? I'm so okay. I don't like that.
Big boy, fat clown. I think it was a fat clown, maybe even, that he just gives him like a wad of dynamite.
Yeah,
and then throws him down the sewer, and he blows up. And Batman smiles at him when he throws him down the sewer. He killed him. And everybody talks so much crap about Ben Affleck, like, oh, Batman never kills people. And those same people will say that Michael Keaton was their favorite Batman. Like, yo, you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Oh, I got a new equipment.
I would think you'd be able to grapple on those lamps.
Wait, and I can shoot
on the street lamps.
Shoot things now.
Maybe you use it to hit the tall people. Because I would think you could swing on the street lamp.
You'd think.
This is nuts. Yeah, because you're not hitting him through the legs. You can't hit the street lamp at all?
I don't know. I'm just trying to survive for now.
I still really like this, but this looks way too hard for the kind of game that it is.
I mean, to be fair, brawlers were notoriously difficult. I mean,
yeah, I never played it.
They were intentionally designed to be quarter eaters, right? So you lose a lot of lives.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I don't know how I was supposed to clear that guy, but that's fine. Test tube 3. I don't know what test tube 3 is supposed to mean.
Yeah, I don't know.
It feels like I can't do, like, what does the grapple hook do? I don't know.
I don't think you've ever hit the lamp right. Oh, well, that's as right as you can do it, I guess. Are you interested at all in seeing the Flash movie?
So I really liked Ezra Miller's Flash in Justice League for a lot of reasons. I didn't, I would have rather have seen the CW actor play him, whatever his name is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it's like he's an established character, he's an established actor in that role, and I think he nails the Flash. Oh, what are we gonna do?
Is that Vicky Vale?
Stungun.c. Your first name's Stun? Okay.
Oh, did you hit her?
I doubt it.
Well, you're not hurting him at all.
Yeah, I'm not. That's not good.
Maybe you gotta wait for him to get vulnerable. You're hitting him from behind, so I don't know how much.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Vulnerable he could get.
Yeah, boy. Boy, they. All right, now he's.
Well, now you did something.
Maybe he just had an amount of health that I just had
That's
to whittle
weird
to work through before.
That's really weird.
Okay, cool.
What was it? Oh,
gamer.
we're talking about Flash.
Yes, but I like Ezra Miller. I'm not a fan of like the electric shockwave Flash, where every time he uses super speed, it kind of obliterates everything around him. Take it.
Wow, look, is it just Batman?
It's just Batman. The cowering lady saved up by Batman was Selina Kyle, lowly secretary to Max Schreck, the most powerful businessman in Gotham City. I thought that was Bruce.
Oh yeah, I thought that was Bruce for sure.
Maybe power does not refer to wealth. I don't know. A mysterious creature known only as the Penguin has been spotted in Gotham's sewers. He allies with Max Schreck to destroy the mayor's reputation, allowing himself to become the new mayor of Gotham City. It feels slightly too slow.
Burn, baby, burn! That's a terrible Danny DeVito. I'm pretty sure Max Schreck was Christopher Walken.
What is it? What was it? Dang it! I'm trying to remember. You remind. The bird from Cyber Chase. That's what you sound like. Godfrey. Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh, Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah.
I have worked on my Gilbert Gottfried impression in the past, and it has been hilariously bad.
To be fair, Gilbert Gottfried does not sound like a real voice.
My old roommates and I would read. Well, I would read different like Urban Dictionary definitions in Gilbert Gottfried's voice, and that's
great.
Very entertaining. Not a very good impression, but a funny one for sure.
It was not entertaining because it was a good impression. It was entertaining because the idea of Gilbert Gottfried reading.
Hot Carl. That's about as good as I can do. Don't look up Hot Carl. It's gross.
I just tried to punch
the kids.
I keep trying to punch the women and the children. You know, the hammers, the fists of justice are what's
these hands are rated E for everyone.
They're rated E for everyone. What is the word? There's a phrase in the animated series of like, you wouldn't hit a woman. Batman says something along the lines of, the hammer of justice is unisex or something like that.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of
Freaking
the
biker.
animated series.
It's so hard to tell where he
I've
is.
seen a few episodes, but not a lot.
It's so hard to tell where he is, like, on the level. Okay.
When I was a kid, we didn't have... Because that came on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
We didn't have Cartoon Network as a kid. And even if we did, like, go to, like, our grandparents or somewhere that did have cable, my parents said this was too violent for us.
So...
That's why I didn't even see these Michael Keaton movies until I was an adult.
Right, same. But also because my dad hates like fantasy and fiction and sci-fi, like he legitimately does not enjoy the medium as a whole. And which is funny because like things like Lord of the Rings he hates, and like he just has no interest.
I thought he liked Lord of the Rings.
He likes Lord of the Rings from like a like he likes what Lord of the Rings means to literature and all that, but he does not care about the story in any way, shape, or form.
Huh. Whoa, this is a little racist. This is not cool. What is it?
What's it?
Knife tea?
Knife tea. What does the T stand for?
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what the T could possibly mean. Like, I can't think of any nations that begin
Knife
with
Timmy.
a T.
Knife Timmy.
All the I can't think, and I don't know a whole lot of different Native American nations, but I can't think of any that start with T.
This game reminds me a lot of the Death and Return of Superman, which is another brawler, but you play Superman.
See, I think this is the first brawler I've seen, and I don't know if this is just a staple of all brawlers, but this is the first one I've seen where you can move three-dimensionally. Well, I guess you're still moving kind of three-dimensionally.
Yeah, I mean it's you have the vertical dimension. I mean it is 3 dimensions: forward, backward, up, down, left, right.
Yeah.
It's just not 3D.
Right.
I keep trying to punch the children.
And it's the first time I've seen something like that. But I haven't played, like, I've barely seen any kind of...
It's pretty common for the genre. Like, you look at, like, the Death and Return of Superman is 3D.
Fire
Turtles in
Clown.
Time, which is a fantastic example of this genre, is also this style. So it's pretty common. Now, with the era before this, with the NES era, with the bit, the 8-bit and the 16-bit styles... or just the 8-bit, because I think this is 16, right? You did see more of the just linear one path. How am I supposed to avoid the... Oh, I've got the thingy again.
The what?
I've got the batarangs again.
Oh, you didn't have them earlier?
I had them earlier, but now every time I punch, it throws one.
Huh. I hope there's a...
I like the idea of these clowns and these children just chilling in the elevator together.
They cheated on their schoolwork. They deserved it.
Just like,
They
hey,
deserved
kid,
your punches, I
Hey
mean.
kid, you wanna just ride with me? Oh yeah, sure. We do need to play Turtles in Time at some point because that game is absolutely phenomenal, and I played the heck out of it as a kid. And by as a kid, I mean like as a 13-year-old. Because how
do you jump over that?
Can I jump over that?
Oh, you can swing now? How would you know that?
I mean, I would assume you would know that just because, what other things do you have to experiment with, right? Well, it's nice to know that I can just, like, redeploy it nigh instantaneously.
I hope there's going to be stuff you can do with, like, Batmobile chases or something. Instead of just this. I mean, this is fine, but... If I bought this game, I would want more to it than just what we're seeing in these levels.
I mean, I know with Turtles in Time, you have like surfing episode portions, Battletoads.
Sword S. What are the Bazooka C? What are these?
Sword Sammy.
What are
Bazooka
these
Charlie.
acronyms?
Thin
Or not acronyms,
and
but
also, why are the
initials.
other ones not?
Initials.
Why are the other ones not like Thin Clown? I assume it's just how many letters there are. Wait, he's deflecting my... Can you deflect my batarang? Deflect my kick.
Look at his nose on the little sprite next to his health bar.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever get another one, look at it. Is that his nose or is that something in his mouth?
Let me deal with these guys so I can actually see him. I don't know.
Fat Clown looks really creepy.
It does not look like his nose though. Yeah, he just looks like a Gluttony from Full
looks
Metal.
like John Wayne Gacy.
Honestly,
ooh, I want to get another game.
Yeah,
over.
you're gonna encourage game overs with a screen like that.
I have an unpopular opinion that I don't think Michelle Pfeiffer is all that pretty.
No.
Like, she's fine. She was pretty for the 90s, but not for... The female genes have gotten better over time.
I was just a literal baby in the 90s, so, you know, I'm not attracted to women who were very popular in the 90s for the most part. Now, what's her
very
face?
attracted to Courtney Cox. Back when...
Courtney Cox?
Yeah, not now. Not now that she's
love
had
Cox?
Not now that she's had plastic surgery, but man, she was so pretty.
Who's the girl from the what's her name? She's one of the smoke shows from the 90s, but she was younger. She was like in the early 20s or something like that. She was in The Labyrinth. He just swallowed the sword for no reason. He's just flexing.
I don't know why I'm having trouble. Jennifer Connelly.
Yeah,
like,
that's
she's been my
Jennifer
number one
still
Hollywood crush for a very long time.
Very pretty woman.
She's still extremely gorgeous.
Yeah.
Go watch the new Top Gun. She's
aged.
beautiful.
She has aged like a fine wine.
Yes.
But she's also like exactly the type of woman that I really, that I'm attracted to.
Yeah.
She's dark-haired, pretty, fairly athletic, But I don't know. We should probably talk about something other than objectifying women in this Batman game. But friggin'
it's not objectifying to say she's very beautiful.
She's
got amazing cans. Like, that's objectifying.
I'm a married man anyway, so
That's true.
Happily married.
Well, I can objectify women.
You can
then.
objectify women. Yeah, you're a single dude.
What was that?
He's got those guys carry bombs with them, and it's very annoying. But if I see it, I can get the angle, I can batarang them, and they'll drop the bomb and hurt themselves.
I'm surprised they don't have a different name, like They're Still Thin Clown.
Yeah, see, that hurt me.
What did?
That little pirouette thing.
I didn't even notice what you did.
That right there, that hurt me. That little spin. I don't know why.
Maybe you were getting hit when you did it?
No, I definitely wasn't. And it doesn't do it, like, if I don't hit anybody, but every time I do it and I hit somebody, it's like, oh yeah, you take damage. Like, see, that didn't... See, right there. Boom, took damage.
Well, I think you got hit by the bazooka. See, you keep getting hit by the bazooka.
That time I didn't.
I didn't watch your health.
No, it definitely went down. I don't know. It's a weird mechanic.
Does it go down if you do it without fighting enemies?
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. If I don't hit anybody, it doesn't go down. But if I hit somebody with it, it takes, like, watch this. See?
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know.
It's not like it's such a good move that I'll always, that it's worth a trade-off or anything. I guess it hits everybody around, but...
Ooh, I don't like the guy reading that newspaper.
I like that little...
News 41? Is that what that says?
That's what it looks like.
Those are very sloppy N's and W's.
I still want to know what test tube times 3 does.
It's got to be an ability.
Okay, I can switch between my grapple. Why can I grapple?
Strong man.
What?
Does it stand for the?
Why can I grapple the ceiling here, but I couldn't before?
I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's any rhyme or reason.
He's got beefy arms.
You don't have a counter, do you?
No.
I'd just spam that move.
Ow. T strongman.
Oh, what? I thought you had one more life.
No, apparently not. Back to the old grind. Good old quarter eaters. But at least the game's fun. Like,
it starts you way back.
Yeah. Again, it was arcade games, man. Holdover from arcade games.
What did I get? Oh, just points is what it looks like.
So. I think the black ones are 1-ups, but those ones, I think. Let me see. Let's see. Get 5,100 points.
Get it.
3. Nope. It just gave me points.
I don't know.
Weird.
And points are useless now when it's not an arcade format.
Yeah, and also for me who wouldn't... I can't get up. Who wouldn't care about the points even in an arcade format.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that way you get more tickets. Right?
I mean,
I didn't play arcade games like this when I played arcade games.
Tickets were fairly...
I played physical stuff like skee ball or the basketball hoop.
Right. Well, tickets are like that's a Dave and Buster's. That's a modern thing, right? That's not like old school arcades weren't ticket based. It was literally just you
I guess it was bragging rights, like having the high score.
Right, and it was everybody played it, went down to the arcade on Fridays or whatever, kind of thing. So I miss it. I wish arcades were around.
I grew up in that era.
Like the Stranger Things arcade for season 2, I think it was, is like they filmed it like 5 minutes from my house, and so I took that pilgrimage to go check it out. It was cool.
So they still had it set up.
Whenever I went and looked, they did. They had it all blocked, like the road blocked off, and you could barely get to it. But I also love like the whole idea that I keep trying to punch the children.
I'm telling you, they deserve it.
They're like, hey, we need this.
He stole somebody's milk money.
We need somewhere that looks kind of like the 80s, like a little rundown town, podunk town in the middle of nowhere. And they're like, yes, Douglasville, perfect.
They should have been like, we need like an abandoned mall. It's like, okay, go to Town Center in Kennesaw.
Or just go to any mall in America now.
Yeah.
Not that that's necessarily a bad thing in my opinion, but...
I miss the idea of the mall, like having a place where...
I can't get up. I can't do anything.
Would all go hang out together. And there's a lot of stuff you could do there.
See, I was homeschooled, so I never went out to...
I know, that's why I am nostalgic for something I never had. I had friends. Let me back up. We just didn't go to the mall.
You don't have to lie. It's okay.
I have friend.
Mutual hatred of a shared job. Of a shared... Dang.
Well... I think we should probably call that there.
Yeah, we can call that episode there. Thank you for joining us on this episode of VidjTunes. We'll see you next time.
See you guys.
Bye.